Hello, Math Masterminds. Today we're going to be looking at circles. We're going to start off by finding the area of a circle. When given a circle, we start with our formula. Area is equal to pi r squared. The formula calls for the radius. And in our circle, we're given the radius is 9 meters. So I'm going to take that value, substitute it in place of the r. My next step will be to multiply 9 times 9, or 9 squared, and you see I get 81 pi. Sometimes our answer will be in pi form, and we call that in terms of pi. Or we can go ahead and multiply it out, and we will get 254 and 47 hundredths, rounded to the nearest hundredths place. When we're given a circle with the diameter given, once again, we start with our formula. Formula calls for radius, so we have an extra step that we have to take into consideration. We need to find the radius by taking the diameter and dividing by 2. Once we have calculated our radius, we're able to now substitute it into our formula in place of the r. We can now multiply the radius squared out, and we get 169 pi, again in terms of pi, or we can multiply 169 times pi, and we will get our final answer for the area of the circle. We're also going to take a look at radius, finding the radius and diameter. When given the circumference, in the example, we see that the circumference is equal to 14 pi. We have to think about what formula is used in order to calculate circumference. And we have 2 pi r or pi diameter. Since our circumference is given in terms of pi, then I can use pi d, which tells me that the diameter is equal to 14. When I know my diameter, I can divide by 2, and I will determine the radius, which is 7 feet. In our next example, our circle we're given the area, and it states that the area is 144 pi inches squared. I once again start with my formula for calculating area of a circle, and I get pi r squared. My answer is in terms of pi, so the 144 has to be equal to r squared. Now I have to think. R squared is equal to 144. So what times itself equals 144? I can take the square root, and I see that it's 12. So now I know that my radius is equal to 12. And I can easily calculate my diameter because I know radius plus radius equals my diameter, which is 24 inches. If you have any questions on today's assignment, you can always reach me by pressing the help button in our virtual classroom in order to see me in Google Meet during the given hours.